This next locker that we're going to look at was in Mills River, North Carolina, and it was a learning experience like no other. I had bid on two other lockers, and then the hurricane come through and it ruined them. And then I'd bid on another locker. I did not see anything in the description of this locker that would say there was water damage. So that should have been the first red flag, but it wasn't. Because when I got there, the people that was running the storage locker said, "Oh yeah, there was water damage. We're not going to charge you, but we need the $100 deposit." I was like, "Okay, free's free." Once I opened it up and kind of got a good idea of what was in there, I was completely overwhelmed. If somebody was starting a new thrift store, they would have had everything they would have ever needed to at least get through the first month in there. But there's nothing really ever free in life. That day, I think I made 3 trips to the dump. And then the next day, I made another trip to the dump. And I'm still trying to get through a lot of that. The stuff that was in it made absolutely no sense. No one would pack a house this way. Regardless, here you go.
We were heading out to someplace out in Mills River. Won an auction and called the guy yesterday to try to schedule a pickup. And it was then that he told me that there was water damage, I'm assuming from Helene, and said absolutely nothing on the listing for it. From what he said is basically just come out here, put the $100 deposit down, cleaning deposit, and I don't have to pay anything else for the locker. This was kind of, his offer. But also he was the one that told me that it had any water damage to it. So I may basically just be coming out here to empty a storage locker out for free for them. Anyway, we'll find out. I'm coming back from the second trip to the dump, but I had to go to a different one because the one that was closest I was going to closing at 4, and on top of that there was a massive line which took a whole lot longer than I was planning. Needless to say, I'm not going to be done with this locker today, so I will have to be coming back tomorrow. I have to be coming back tomorrow to finish it up. There was way more stuff than I was planning. I have no idea what the people were thinking when they put the stuff in the boxes. These are big wardrobe boxes. They're, almost 5 foot tall, maybe 4.5 foot, 2 foot by 2 foot, slap full of everything. It makes no sense how it was packed. There'll be shoes in with books. There'll be the other shoe in with the dishes. There'll be somebody's bathroom stuff in with somebody else's clothes. There'll be craft stuff in every single box. It makes absolutely no sense. Had the stuff just been thrown in boxes, which you would think, like the clothes were still on hangers, but had the stuff just been thrown in boxes with how you would think it would have come out of the house, this wouldn't be near as painful. Unfortunately, though, that's not what they did. It seems like they went to a lot of trouble to pack the boxes this way. And yeah, so I'm almost $50 in the dump bills right now. I've probably got 2 more trips, but those 2 trips will be to the one that's out here. So they should be about 16 a piece, give or take. So that will put us at $32.50, a little under $80, around $80, which will be right at $10 more than what I was originally going to be paying for it. But they let me have it for free. But nothing in life is ever free.
Today is day 2. Going to try to get everything just loaded up and out. We'll deal with sorting later. It's just freezing today, and it took way too long yesterday. So, lesson learned. So, what did we get for all of our hard work? We found a few things, but the crown jewel out of all of it would have been a set of 1810 Michelangelo flatware, but it did come at a cost. Nothing in life is free. There's always an exchange. Even though there may not be a dollar sign directly attached to it, it will come at the expense of time. If I had to take a guess, I would say over 70% of everything that came out of that storage locker is now resting at the landfill. I highly recommend getting a good trash bag. Even though we're not sponsored by Home Depot or Husky, I would suggest looking at these. These are the HD Contractor 42-gallon trash bags. They're a thick mill and can take all sorts of punishment.